Red Circle Amorim admits fear as Arsenal add Sesko in €95 million deal. Are Arteta's Gunners building the next Invincibles in a moment that sent shockwaves through the European football landscape? Sporting CP manager Rúben Amorim openly admitted his growing concern about Mikel Arteta's Arsenal project. Speaking during a press conference in Lisbon, Amorim described Arsenal's latest moves in the transfer market as frightening and drew comparisons to the legendary Invincibles squad of 2003-04. And with the North London Giants now securing Benjamin Šeško in a jaw-dropping €95 million deal, the question is spreading like wildfire: are Arsenal building an unstoppable force? Amorim didn't hold back in his praise. The way Arsenal are moving in the market, it's like watching the rebirth of something historic, he said. You look at the balance, the power, the intelligence in their squad. They remind me of Wenger's Invincibles, but faster, hungrier, and more modern. And he's not alone in that belief. Across Europe, rival managers and analysts are beginning to realize that Arteta's vision isn't just about trophies, it's about domination. The signing of Benjamin Šeško might just be the most symbolic moment of the summer so far. The 21-year-old Slovenian striker had interest from multiple European heavyweights, including Manchester United, Bayern Munich, and PSG. But it was Arsenal who moved quickest, activating his release clause and offering a clear project with Champions League football, Premier League ambition, and a long-term plan for his development. Sesko brings with him not just raw ability, but that rare blend of height, pace, and technical precision. Towering at 6'5" but with the feet of a winger, he has been likened to both Haaland and Vlahovic, but many scouts believe his ceiling could be even higher. Arteta reportedly spoke directly with the player before the deal was finalized, outlining exactly how he would fit into Arsenal's high-pressing, positionally fluid system. The striker was convinced. For Arsenal fans, the excitement is bordering on surreal. Just weeks ago, they were celebrating the arrivals of Victor Gyökeres, Gyökeres, and Mosquera. Now, with Sesko joining the fold, Arsenal have arguably assembled the most balanced squad in the Premier League, a team with firepower up front, steel in defense, creativity in midfield, and frightening depth across the board. Speaking head, here's a question for you: Gunners with Sesko, Gyökeres, and he's all signed, is this the strongest Arsenal squad since 2004, or even stronger than that legendary Invincibles side? Drop your take below. Amorim's fear is rooted in tactics as much as talent. What makes this team dangerous, he said, is that they're not predictable. They have multiple players who can play in different zones, switch roles mid-game, and still maintain structure. That's terrifying to prepare for. Arteta's vision has always been about controlled chaos, a team that suffocates you when you have the ball and slices through you when you don't. And it's not just on the pitch where Arsenal are winning. Off the field, the club's structure has become one of the most admired in Europe. With Andrea Berton now operating as sporting director, the recruitment process is tighter, faster, and more ruthless. Deals like Sesko's decisive, ambitious, and on target are now the standard, not the exception. But with every powerful squad comes pressure. Arsenal aren't just being tipped as title contenders, they're now being whispered about as potential unbeatens. That word Invincibles carries weight in North London. It's not just a dream anymore. With this kind of squad, it feels plausible. Of course, football is never won on paper. There are variables: injuries, form, and luck. But when you stack Arsenal's current squad against the rest of Europe, it's hard to find many that can match them player for player, system for system. And in Sesko, they may have found their long-term number 9 for the next decade. Amorim's admission wasn't just flattery, it was a warning. If Arsenal stay healthy, if their momentum continues, I genuinely don't know who stops them. That kind of statement from a rival manager isn't common. And it speaks volumes about what Arteta has quietly and now loudly built at the Emirates. Fire. So here's the final question for you. Could this be the start of Arsenal's new golden era? Is this the team that goes unbeaten again? Let us know what you think, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Arsenal transfer updates.